Hello everyone and welcome to a new episode of the Battlecraft server. The only server where the Pokemon Pikachu peek at you. That's the pun this week, and let me tell you, I am disappointed in myself. But yes, this is a Cobblemon server, which means all around us are Pokemon to catch. And we're going to be doing some catching today, but first, what does that say? Battlecraft tournament. Oh, it's the grand final. We've been having a tournament on the server. I got kicked out in round 1, obviously. But Vert and Casey are in the grand final. I'm not sure when they're going to fight, but I look forward to seeing who the victor is going to be. You can see I've not really been on. The copper hasn't aged at all. That's meant to be... Oh, no, actually, this side seems to have aged. Okay, that's nice. I do love copper as a block. It really is a cool mechanic. So we have a lot to do today, and the first thing is our bridge. Analog Bunny, one of my viewers, was very kind to share a way we can unflip our bridge. So we definitely should do that. We are going to need a bit of the create mod. So let's make ourselves a water wheel. So right, if we're going to flip this, we need to kind of find a midpoint. So obviously that's the center of the bridge. Oh, this is early in the morning and I'm having to do maths. Thank you, Vert, for letting me do maths this early. Right, I think that's the midpoint. So the important thing is I need to glue all of this together. Yeah, you see, there was glue here already. So that's what Vert did. He used glue. Right, everything seems to be glued. So now, in theory, what I need to do is put the water there, and it should all rotate round. Oh, okay, it's rotating something. It's not rotating everything. Okay, we need to get it to come back up again. Stop it there. Oh, okay. Right. Okay. So that's most of the bridge rotating, but not all of it. How do I get the rest of it rotating? Yeah, there's definitely... Yeah, there's a few pieces here which aren't connecting properly. Right, it said better work. Okay, there's a few leaves on either side. I am going to try and glue those in. But we got a rotating bridge, which I don't like. I don't like it. It just feels like it could break at any second. Yeah, there it is. That's the last piece. Okay, it should be done now. And honestly, at this point, if 1 or 2 leaves get left behind, I don't care. Right, let's do this. Bridge. Turning. All the leaves are turning with it. Except for one. Never mind, we're going to ignore that one. So we want it to go round. And when it's about there, we take the water out. I think we did it. I think we have flipped the bridge. I think the bridge is flipped. And then we just have to unglue this mess I've made. But it's very important that I unglue it, because otherwise people are going to be tempted to redo this. So let's unglue everything. I think that's everything unglued. Just a tiny bit there. Right. I think we're done. Oh, the bridge is back to normal. I'm still in the process of trying to capture all of the first generation Pokemon. And there's still a few from around my base which I haven't captured, including this Weezing. And we may as well get that Grimer so we can evolve it into Muck. Now, I am going to be doing more Pokemon hunting in this episode, but before I do that, there's something else I want to do. Oh wait, Golduck. There's so many Pokemon, it's just, there's constant distractions. As I was saying, Halloween is quickly approaching. I'm recording this kind of mid-October. And every year Halloween comes around and I feel like we need to do something for it. So this year I am going to do something for it. And because this is a server of primarily builders, I'm going to do a Halloween decoration competition. Pokemon in the boat, looks like Vert's been here. Alright, I'm going to need some pumpkins for this. Vert's changed his system around a bit, so I don't know where his storage system is anymore. Why is there a warden here? Is this the warden I brought? Oh god, okay, okay, run away. Right, there's definitely a warden at Vert's base, and I don't know if that's the same warden I brought in the last episode. There's such terrible lag on the server. I'm just standing here with, you know, my 6 pumpkins, and I now suddenly have 13. And I don't know how that happened. And also, this bit is not worth it for 7 pumpkins. I thought people would have more than that. But you know what? That is more in the ballpark of what we're looking for. So let's go back to spawn. You know what? That's plenty of pumpkins actually. And we're going to put some campfires to give it that smoky, autumny feel. I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing here. I'm thinking maybe this could be a tree. I'm not very good with custom trees, but you know, gotta learn sometime, don't you? Yeah, okay, it's coming. Okay, it's doing something. It's not quite a tree yet, I don't think. Actually, it needs more roots is what it needs. I think that works. You can tell that's like an old tree, right? How there's so many strays, first of all, and how are there so little zombies? Okay, there's a zombie there. I'd kind of want a zombie without armor on, which is, I know, asking a lot. No, don't leave the hole. No, no. Right, you go down, right, and I'm going to go up, and you're going to follow me up here. Right. He's coming. Slowly he's coming. Right, go in, go in. Okay, right, he's in there. Okay, I need to block him in. Please, please go in. Okay, I need to get rid of that thing so he can't get out. And then I can hear the other zombie coming towards me. Right, that's fine. Go away. And there we go. We got a zombie in a cage. Yeah, that works quite nice, I think. I think it's a cool decoration piece. Here we go, nice easy explanation. Halloween decoration challenge. With Halloween fast approaching, it's time to make the server spooky. Grab your blocks and decorate your base. Scariest base by the 26th of October wins a prize. That gives us a bit of time to record and publish videos and that kind of stuff. Rules. Scary big thing, make base look nice. Nothing's easier than that. I'll just put your name in the barrel so that we know who's participating. Halloween. Sign and close. Put that there. I'm going to put in the paper in the barrel. And our display and sign up sheet is all ready to go. Now on to the next point of our episode, which is Pokemon hunting. Last week we were working away at our Pokedex trying to add in some of the more common Pokemon that you find in the wild. And I have to say we have filled it in quite a bit already. But there is more to do. There's quite a few common Pokemon still out there to catch. So do you know what? I'm going to go on a little bit of a walk around the server just to see if I can spot any of the common Pokemon that we're missing. Actually, this is a good place to be. This is where I know a lot of people train their Pokemon. It's an Elekid. Okay, that's a really good find actually. I don't know how rare it is. But we're definitely going to capture it because we can evolve this into Electabuzz. Is that its name? It's giving me a good fight actually, this Electakid. Elekid, what am I saying? Elekid. It's a tough Pokemon to catch. I've spent like 15 balls or something. This is a nightmare. I've spent like over 20 balls on this Pokemon now. The problem is I'm afraid that if I hit him even once, he's just going to die. Like, how am I going to capture this? 14 balls left. That didn't even wiggle at that point. Oh, thank God. That did take, I think, 38 balls to capture. That's pretty high intensity. Actually, if I get a Igglybuff, can I evolve into Jigglypuff? So I do need a Jigglypuff. Actually, no, Rob, you've learned your lesson. Hypnosis first, then we catch. I know there's also Pikachus in this area. They are quite rare, but they do exist. Wait, is that just a Jigglypuff? It is, it's a Jigglypuff. I mean, this way we don't even have to evolve the Pokemon. To be honest, I'm not even sure if you can evolve an Igglybuff, but we got a Jigglypuff. Well, we're going to get a Jigglypuff. Yeah, nice and easy. Cool. Look, it's a horseman. Come into my ball, horseman. Join us, horseman. Now, I do wonder if like a thunderstorm would do anything. I wonder if thunderstorm is going to give us any kind of rare Pokemon. Do you know what should happen? And I hope the dev team is paying attention. But jot this down. But I feel that if there's like a lightning bolt that strikes, you know, a lightning rod, there should be a small chance to get like a Zapdos or something. It would be a good way to introduce a few legendary Pokemon, right? Now, I have been walking around this area for a while, and I haven't found any other interesting Pokemon. But you know what? We've done fairly good, actually. We've got an Elekid, which I think is pretty rare. I've not seen one before. We got a Jigglypuff. We got some Igglybuffs that we can evolve into Jigglypuffs. Got a lot of kids today. We got a lot of young Pokemon. Plus, I got a few more in our base as well. So at the end of the day, we haven't caught anything extraordinary, but it's a small dent in quite a big project. But it's now time for something else. I want to keep on working a bit on our village, and there's these two structures here, maybe three structures depending how you see it, that I think we can knock out quite easily. So let's grab some material, see what we can do, and do it in the form of a time lapse. Let's go! And that's where the time lapse would have gone if the server hadn't crashed a million times while I was trying to do that building. I honestly have about 15 different files from Replay Mod, and it's just not worth putting them together because it'll just be a very quick succession of images. So the building is finished. Here it is, and I think it's pretty good. I quite like it. I like the contrasting colours. I think Blackstone and Crimson goes quite well together. There's no decorations inside, but there is obviously quite a lot of nice space that we could end up using. The part that I'm mostly proud of is down here. It's almost like a back alley, and you can climb up to this area. And this is where we've got the big canvas tent above us, this thing here. Now, I realise it's not quite right. I'm sure there are some builders out there who are screaming that some blocks should be changed in different ways and stuff. But this is my first attempt at using kind of more wavy material. I've seen this happening a lot nowadays in various Minecraft builds, and it's basically trying to replicate that canvas draping down, which I think is a really good look. So I tried to have it so that these poles where it's always being held up, it kind of drapes downwards like that. And it's particularly tricky for me because I don't really do a lot of organic builds. That's one of the reasons why I'm doing this this village, is trying to push me to work with shapes I'm not familiar with. And I wanted to push myself and try something that wasn't just, you know, symmetrical roofing like over there, but was a bit more organic. So I'm quite happy with it. I think actually it's turned out better than I thought it would. So that's all great. It means that we've finished off this side of the road, and eventually we'll add stuff like street lights and decorations and all kinds of other stuff that a city needs. But that's enough building for today. And in fact, it's time for something quite special. On this day, the 13th of October 2008, I posted my first YouTube video. Not on this channel, obviously, in an old channel that has been forgotten to time. But it's been 15 years since that first fatal upload. And I just wanted to acknowledge that and celebrate that with you guys. So thank you for everyone who has been following me from any point in the last 15 years. You are all fantastic. I look forward to the next 15 years of chaos, and I hope you'll be there to watch it unfold. And just on that note, if you do want to give me a present for my 15 years on YouTube anniversary, click that subscribe button. It's free. And with that, that is the end of our episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. And if you have, please remember to comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!